in the mix. Time to get your fix, and we've got some exciting stuff going on. Oh yeah, we do. Starting soon, we are introducing a fresh new feature we have never done before. This season, you will be competing against each other for extra prizes. Depending on how long you've been playing HQ, you'll either be a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior. We'll be giving out prizes to all the active players on the winning team. Which team wins? Well, it's the team that's earned the most total points in HQ Trivia that week. Which class is gonna win week 1? I wonder, what do you think? What class do you think you'll be in? Let me know your guess in the chat. I know you guessed before. Guess again. How about that? Now, we're also giving out special prizes for perfect attendance. That's when you make it to every game. Okay, let's see how well you do there as well. And how about an HQ Season 6 valedictorian? Yeah, that would be the player with the most Season 6 wins. Should we make him give a speech? I think so. What do you think? Thumbs up in the chat for that. Now, tonight I'm going to ask you 18 questions. We've got real cash coming your way on Q12 and Q15, followed by the jackpot of $2,500. Yeah, there's a total of $5,500 stashed in the game tonight. That's more than enough for all your student essentials minus the flip cup. And because we love you, listen up. We are multiplying all your points by 2 tonight. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Now, when you ask, we answer. For those of you who've been begging for supernatural trivia, we're doing it this Friday. Yay! Yeah, there are 14 seasons of this show, so hope you're ready for that. A lot to delve into there, that's for sure. On a Monday, HQ Movie Night, you know, we're bringing you college movies.
Toga, 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 toga.
Oh, what's against your lips? It's so good. There's something wrong with his medulla oblongata.
What's your favorite college-themed flick? What do you think? Let me know in the chat right now. Now, who remembers this meme? Super hot last month, and since we're taking you back to school this season, I have to ask where you're sitting. Tell us in the chat right now. You can sit with us. It's not my table, my table. Okay, here's a poll question for you guys. Where did you like to sit in class? At the front, teacher's pet, middle, playing it safe, or back, for your troublemaker sitting at the back? I was usually at the back because I didn't want to get called on. Watching the troublemakers do their thing, that was always fun. All right, lots of troublemakers in tonight's game. 44% of you, almost half of you, right there. Okay, by the way, we are loving the yearbook signatures that you guys have been sending us on social media. So take a look at some of these. Some of these are hilarious. I don't know about this writing though, guys. You guys need to work on your neat writing skills. But we appreciate you. We didn't do all of this stuff in the UK, unfortunately. I missed out. All right, just a few seconds on the clock. I'm going to be a bad teacher tonight. Class is about to begin. So, let's count it down. Count down with me. 12, 11, 10, 9... All right, players, it's about that time. It's time to get to the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. What was at stake in the US Revolutionary War? MCU spoilers, Wi-Fi coverage, American independence. You know what's at stake tonight? Cash and wins. That's what. Yeah, showing off. I'd be ready to go to war to get good Wi-Fi, but this is a way better reason. The American independence. You guys were looking for 137,000 of you independent thinkers. Got that right. The Americans were tired of us Brits, our bad teeth, and our tea with milk and sugar, so you fought to have yours with honey and lemon instead. Q2. Which software is included in Microsoft Office? Word, Flappy Bird, Apple Maps. Come on, we've all used Office. Whether it was back then or now, If you went for Apple Maps, you must be completely lost. You nerds. No, it's word. That's the word we were looking for, 139,000 if you knew it. Now, if it was fun, they wouldn't have named it Office, right? So write all the biz reports you want on Word, but no flappy for you on company time. Okay? All right. Now, don't run into a savage without an extra life. You can use as many as 3 in a game. Why not stock up right now, right? If you see one on your screen, go ahead and tap to buy. You can also buy extra lives throughout the game by tapping on the heart below. They'll work on every question up to Q17. Here's Q3. Which card is found in a standard Uno deck? 0, lose a turn, go fish. I used to be addicted to Uno, you know. You don't know, but now you do. If you went for 0, you are definitely a hero. 0 is the answer we were looking for, but you're scoring some points there. Oh, that was a brutal. Yes, it was 71,000 if you got it right. Bloody, you haven't played Uno before. Uno likes to surprise us. Instead of losing a turn, it will reverse the whole entire game on you. Instead of drawing 1 card, you'll have to draw 2 or 4. Now that's savage. Hopefully this is not. Here's Q4. What element is not in salt? Carbon, sodium, chloride. You'll be salty if you get this wrong. That's for sure. Smoosh 2 elements together and you get salt, no carbon required. Here, put that on your fries, why don't you? 75,000 of you. If you grab a bag of sodium atoms and you mix them with chlorine, you'll have plenty of salt for your peanuts. Hence its alter ego, sodium chloride. That's right. Q5. The most interesting man in the world. A pin adds for what? Shirts, cigars, beer. I've met some interesting men out there, but none quite as interesting as this guy. What makes this man so interesting? Stay thirsty, my friends, is beer. Cheers to you, 71,000 of you. You remember that commercial. In a past life, he was himself. If opportunity knocks and he's not there, opportunity waits. And he had the opportunity to sell Dos Equis beer for a good 12 years. Now that's interesting. Sort of, well, not really. Now, I'm sure you've scored a ton of points already in today's game, but you can make that even more. Add point multipliers to help you level up, level up, level up. A 10 times point multiplier right now would multiply your points by 20, because we doubled you already. It will work on the points you've just earned in the game and the ones you're about to earn as well. Here's Q6. Which state shares a border with Wyoming? North Dakota, Utah, Nevada. Come in, you bucking Broncos. Don't fuck this one up. If you tapped on Nevada, you get nada. It shares a border with Utah. And you did it. 50,000 of you did. With almost 100,000 square miles, Wyoming has a lot of state bordering potential, but it's modest enough to keep its neighbors to 6, including Utah. Q7. What type of animals are these? Oh, look at the babies. So sweet. What are those? Antelopes, deer, goats. What do you think? I like animal videos. Cute baby animal videos. If you opted for deer, get a grip. They did. It's goats. Who's the goat here? Greatest of all time. 30,000 of you are. Now, parts of them look like all 3 animals, right? But did you notice how well they handle that cliffside? Those are baby ibexes, some of the most sure-footed members of the goat family. Get your footing. It's Q8. What instrument is commonly tuned along to a very short song called My Dog Has Fleas? Bass guitar, ukulele, or trumpet? Hopefully they don't make a long version of this. My dog has fleas too. What a coincidence. It's the ukulele. You're playing the right tune there. 31,000 of you nailed it. Now, you don't hear the song performed too often nowadays, unless, of course, you're in the presence of someone tuning up a ukulele. I can think of more fun places to be, though. Can't you? Q9. Which NBA star did not famously endorse a low-cost shoe line as an alternative to Air Jordans? Stephon Marbury, Latrell Sprewell, Hakeem Olajuwon. Who didn't have the cheap shoe, in other words. Some parents went down with dishing out all that cash on a pair of Jordans, but Sprewell wasn't helping them. Latrell Sprewell is the answer, and that was a savage question. Here on Q9, my goodness, my gosh, look at that. 5,000 of you balling out. The rest of you need to use extra lives to get back in. Come on, guys. Now, when expensive Nikes were all the rage in the 90s, Marbury offered the bargain option with Starberry, remember? And Hakeem offered the cheap Dream. Dream on is Q10. Secret Service codenames for the first family usually have what in common? Rhyming, initial letter, language of origin. Can you crack this code like you cracked the rest? Or you crack under pressure? If you tapped on language of origin, you are in foreign territory. Initial letter is the answer. You get the A plus. 8,000 of you do. Yes, these codenames often have a recognizable pattern. Just ask the current first family. We've got Mogul, Muse, Marvel, and the boys. Yes, those codenames aren't so secret after all. Q11. This animal is native to the country with what capital city? What is that? Quito, Jakarta, or Canberra, capital city of the country where that thing is from? Got one of those on the loose in the HQ office. Who's going to help us get that? Where's pest control? If you're looking to personally say hello to that little prickly being, visit Australia, whose capital is Canberra. Yes, you can, and you did. 4,000 of you did right there. This devilish creature is Moloch Horridus, aka the Thorny Devil. I said Thorny Devil. Yeah, he's cute, but you may want to think twice before you pet him. Ouch. And this is our first prize question of the game. If you get this right, we will offer you real cash. You can choose to either take the money and run or stick around for the next one. Good luck. Here goes. It's Q12. Which film based on a Saturday Night Live sketch has the lowest Rotten Tomatoes rating? Harold, The Ladies' Man, it's Pat. Who deserves to get splattered by those tomatoes? Harold was bad, but this was way worse. It's Pat is the answer. Giving yourselves a pat on the back. You deserve it. 3,000 if you do. Yeah, there was an SNL movie called Harold, which scored a sucky 31%. Way better, though, than The Ladies' Man with 11%. But it's Pat knows the true shame of the 0% club. Yes, it exists, but we've got more than zero for you right now. We have 27 cents. That's what we have. We're offering to 3,742 players. 3 questions until the next prize. Who wants to be an early winner and take home 27 cents right now? 1,486 of you do. That's who. Taking home that 27 cents. Well done. 3,313 still in the running for the next prize. Q13. Canadian Mounties do not provide provincial or municipal policing in which of these provinces? Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario. Whoa, Nelly. Hope you have your wide brim thinking caps on right now. It's Ontario. That's what we were looking for. You are on it. 1,335 of you are. Even though the Royal Canadian Mounted Police are a federal force, they don't do any policing in Ontario or Quebec. Maybe they want to avoid that big city traffic. Beep, beep, trotting on to Q14. A National Guard captain once set a record by doing what over 100 times in a single day? Ran 4-minute mile, base jumped off a bridge, swam across the Hudson. I thought my 30-minute workout this morning was impressive. I guess not. Keeping things basic here is base jumped off a bridge. Did you land on your feet? 846 of you did. It helped that he had a 60-ton crane and a whole team of parachute packers. Would you believe it happened in the town of Twin Falls? Because it really did. Yeah, jumping high to our next prize question right now on Q15. The first film with an authorized Led Zeppelin song on its soundtrack features a cameo by whom? Mark Maron, Huey Lewis, or Tom Cruise? I want cameos from all these guys on HQ. Let's make it happen. Are you gonna cruise to victory? Only if you picked Mark Maron. You marinated on that one. 354 if you did. The first film with an authorized track by this band was Almost Famous. Do you remember Mark's line? It was "Lock the gates," which you can now hear in the opening of his podcast. But let's open up that bank right now. Let's unlock it. We're unlocking $5.65 for 354 players. 3 questions until The jackpot, $5.65. Not bad, not bad at all. 285 early winners taking the cash. 383 still in the game as we head on to our next question. What do we have, Q16? Which of these Roman emperors did not succeed one of his great uncles, Tiberius, Caligula, Nero? Keeping it in the family, guys. This guy didn't cry uncle. Oh no, he didn't. It's Tiberius. And you are succeeding yourselves right there. 147 if you are. Somehow Nero and Caligula both took the unusual path of following great uncles, but Tiberius directly succeeded his famous stepfather, Augustus. That's more straightforward. So let's move forward to the next question. Just 2 left. Q17. Which Declaration of Independence signer is missing from this painting? Gotta have a keen eye for this one. Gotta know who's missing. Caesar Rodney, Richard Stockton, or Francis Hopkinson is missing from this here painting you just checked out. We are keeping things independent here. And the answer is Caesar Rodney. Did you seize the day? 68 of you certainly did. This iconic painting by John Trumbull didn't just leave out Caesar Rodney. No, he left out 14 signers, the 1700s version of being cropped out of a pic. Ouch. And it's time for a picture-perfect ending because we are heading into the final round. We've got 68 players left in the game right now, almost 60 using extra lives to get back in. $2,500 in the bag for the jackpot tonight. Good luck. Q18, the creator of what 70s sitcom shares a name with one of Shakespeare's monarchs? Happy Days, Sanford and Son, The Brady Bunch. Is it to be or is it not to be for you tonight? 3 legendary sitcoms that still crack us up today, but which one has a creator with the same last name as King Lear? I wonder if Norman Lear ever raged on the heath like his Shakespearean counterpart. He is the man behind Sanford and Son for the win tonight. We have 58 winners. You totally smashed it. Congratulations to our 58 big winners tonight. Taking home some big cash as well, $43.10. A nice stash of winnings right there. A nice bag for you on this hump day night. We've got Golden Deer. Yeah, we do. We've got Texans 1792. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? Andy Akiko, a nice looking couple right there. Mikey Days, who else? Fried colon calf or something like that. What? Fried colon? What is that? All right. Congrats, $43. That's pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Great game players, you brainiacs. You came, you played, you slayed. I'm Sharon Carpenter, and here's where you can find me. Stop by, say hi, don't be shy, okay? We're back tomorrow with more trivia at 9 p.m, followed by words, of course, at 9:30. Don't miss either if you're after that perfect attendance prize. And I know you are. See you soon, guys. Until then, have a great night. Bye.